Women fall in love with you for just 3 reasons. Anything else is noise. It is not your looks, it's not your height, it's not even how nice you are. Women fall in love with you for 3 reasons, and if you don't have one, forget it. Number 1 is power. She may not say it out loud, but she wants a man that commands presence. Not just his sparks and muscles, mental strength, confidence, leadership, status. Like you walk in and people respect you. You speak and people listen. That's what makes her pulse race. Power is not money. It's energy. It's influence, and it's rare. Number 2, purpose. You're focused. You have direction. You're not chasing her. You're chasing your mission. You know that discipline energy. That don't play with my time aura. It turns her on more than any gift ever will. Women don't fall in love with men who have time for them 24/7. They fall in love with men who have something bigger than them. Number 3, emotional control. You don't argue like a child. You don't beg. You don't text her, "What are you doing?" all day like you're jobless. When you speak, it's calculated. When you move, it's intentional. You don't just move. You make her feel safe, seen, and slightly nervous. That's calm mystery. That's what makes her obsessed. It's not that you're good morning text. It's not that you're overgiving. It's not that you're "I'll do anything for you" energy. That's what makes her like you. It doesn't make her fall for you. She will laugh with other guys. She will text other guys, but she only falls in love with the one who has power, purpose, and emotional control. Be that man today, or keep watching her fall for someone that you're better than.
Facts, facts. So this girl, they talk facts. This girl is really speaking the fact. Listen, there are three highly advanced, they're very highly advanced things women look out for in men, and that informs their decisions on which kind of man they should settle with. So we've gone past just the looks. A woman who knows her worth. You see, a woman who knows her worth, a woman who has life, who has things going on, who's on top of her game, who's driven, who is driven in life, who has some parts of her life figured out. They are just not moved by a man's physique, a man's height, the color of the skin and all that, how cute or handsome. Like just like how the lady said it. No. Some women, they will look beyond the fact that you are good looking. Because those things, they are the icing on the cake. Those things are the side attractions. Those things are the things that, okay, this man has this, he has purpose, and he has drive and direction in his life. And he has power, he has emotional control. Okay, this guy also has the same 3 things that I've mentioned. But the difference between this guy and this guy is that this guy, on top of everything, is good looking than this. So this guy has ambition, he's ambitious, he's hardworking, he has purpose. This guy has the same thing. But the difference between A and B is that B is more good looking. That's what will make the lady just choose B. Because at the end of the day, all of them have the same thing. But she chose B because B is good looking. And that was B's advantage. That was B's edge over A. So I want to let you know, and that's the point I want to make here, is women would not really put your good looks above, because dating and marriage and all that, it's for the long haul. And they are thinking about, because beauty, good looking, those things, they will fade. And in the absence of certain things like provision, money, and all that, good looking will not make sense. Looking good will be irrelevant in your relationship, on your marriage, in your dating game. So that is the reason why I believe what this girl is saying is true, and it's the fact. First of all, she mentioned purpose. As a man, you should have something you are pursuing. A woman will fall in love with you just because she realizes and sees that you are bent on achieving something. There's a goal, then there's a dream. There's a dream you are chasing. There's a goal you are aiming at. You have a target. There's something something that is driving you. Something that is bigger even than you. And she knows that you are even chasing that dream, chasing that purpose even than her. Because no girl, and that's the truth, women, they don't know this. that women fall in love with men who don't put them above them. You meet a woman, then you make your woman your world. How on earth is a woman your world? You've lived 25 years of your life all alone. Maybe first 18 years with your mom. Now, from 18 to 25, you've navigated everything yourself. You've achieved things yourself. And you think that woman you just saw is your world. No, that woman is your helpmate. She is supposed to help make things easier for you, just to give you some support. But she is not the support. She's supposed to give you a support, but she is not the support. She is supposed to give you a support to help you. So let's take you have a table, have four legs, right? She's one of the legs. She is not the entire legs of. If you make her your entire, that is where now she'll be tossing you around because she realized that without her legs, without her, you will fall. You can't be on your feet. So you can't make a woman your entire foundation. And that is what will make you very attractive and will make men choose you. Take this from me. What I'm telling you, take it from you. See what she said. She's a woman and she's telling you this coming from the horse's own mouth. You've always been grappling and thinking, always wondering and asking questions. How you don't understand women, you've done this, yet women did this to you. Yet women treated you a certain way. And now the woman is telling you what they want from a man. And you are still arguing. You are still contemplating whether you should follow the woman's advice or not. Please, be guarded. The second thing she mentioned, which you know, is power. A woman, they want a man who, the power here is not just to lord over them, not to lord over them, but to lead them. Women want to be led. Women will always be led. So you realize Adam and Eve from creation, the first humans on earth, Adam failed to lead at a point in time. And that's what led him and Eve going down. Because the lady went for the apple after she was manipulated by the snake. And instead of Adam to use his knowledge and wisdom and to think critically and lead the situation, he just, okay, because you are saying this is what I'm going to do. You said I should eat, so I'm going to eat it. What will happen if only Eve had only eaten the apple? Would God punish Adam? No, Adam was the first creation. So Adam, even from time immemorial, failed to lead. And that is the reason why we are where we are now as humans. Because leadership was a failure. Leadership had failed us. Leadership did not work. That's the reason I should lead. They want a man who can speak authoritatively. When you speak, you make sense. As a man, you need to assert some power, some leadership, some authority. Okay, just don't be doing anything anyhow. Do you understand? Command respect, command it, command authority, command it. When you enter a space, let people now be fidgeting. Those who are all, let people be a bit nervous when you are speaking. Let people be quiet because they know that you carry a certain aura. You just have a certain aura around you that people take you serious. Because a man of power will not even be talking anyhow. They are normally of few words. They don't speak anyhow. And whenever they speak, they make so much sense. Because their attention is very priceless. The attention, they just don't scatter their attentions anyhow. And so when they're giving something an attention, that means that thing is important. And so the moment they give an attention, so please, it's very, very important. Now, the third thing she also mentioned is emotional control. And this is what a lot of men have been lacking. I've realized that even me, I have suffered from emotional lack of emotional control, emotional stability. I've really gone through hell because I wasn't able to control myself emotionally. And women, they don't want men who are emotionally destabilized in this life. Because you see, you should know, and I'm telling you, women are emotional beings. You, a man, you've never always not been really that emotional. You've always been using logic. One plus one is equals to two. But you see, for women, one plus one is not two. One plus one is one. Two plus two is three. Three plus three is seven. And women, that's how they live. What it is all about their truth. It's not really about the fact. They don't use the fact. Whilst you're using fact to analyze the situation, a certain issue, they are using what they feel, and what they feel is their truth. Do you see the difference? And so you would realize that when you're dealing with women, don't use your feeling just because they're also feeling some a certain way. Just use the logic. But in using your logic, know that you don't try to make your logic sound sensible to her because she's still in her feelings. It's either you engage or you disengage. And when you're engaging, you should know that your engagement should be clear, precise, brief, and you're out. Argument, quarreling is something you should eschew. I've done this before, and I've paid dearly for it. And it took me years to know that a woman will never want to settle with a man who is always emotional, who just gets angry, who just gets herself worked up just because something does not go well. No, you just don't be flaring. You shouldn't just be flaring up here and there because that is something they believe it is inborn. It is something that is like more of a feminine trait. So the moment you show that aspect or you show that, what it will tell them is that no, if because you see they want a man to rather keep them in check. So imagine you are also emotional. Who will now keep who in check now? And they want men to keep them in check, put them in their place. And you are also being emotional. Now who put who in place? Now she will now become the tougher man or the tougher woman or the tougher person in your situation. Now she will now become the tougher person trying to lead situations between you and her. And I bet you that is not what you want to do. Because what you really want to do is to be a man who is stable, who knows what he's always doing at every point in time, who will not engage in quarrels, anything that, no, don't do that. Well, this is Kirby Meadow. Subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell. Don't also forget to share your thoughts on this video. And until we meet again, I'll see you in the next one. Salute.